Welcome to the module Advocacy in Emergencies. From where you're sitting, it may be difficult to picture what it's like to be in an emergency. So here's a description to get you started. Being in an emergency is a bit like being in a boat, drifting along peacefully, then suddenly you're falling over the edge of a waterfall and you're falling through the air and you're tumbling over and over, head over heels, and then you're underwater and there's more water pouring on top of you. And you're going down and you can't breathe and you're being turned over and over again, and all you're trying to do is get to the surface so that you can get a bit of breath. And then when you get to the surface, you'll find yourself in a fast-flowing river being pulled downstream through rapids, and you're being bashed about, maybe one time, maybe again and again. But it doesn't stop there. The emergency goes on for days or sometimes even weeks, and all you can think of is to try and catch your breath and do what is immediately necessary. It's a long time before you can think away from the chaos. It's also important to remember that for people in an emergency, it's a question of survival of the fittest, and the people we are most concerned about are the most vulnerable, the young children and their mothers, who may not be visible at all. So our job is to find them and find out what their needs are, because they're our priority. It's also important to remember that in an emergency, it's not like everyday life. Everything's more stressful, everything's more pressured, and it's much more difficult to do whatever you're trying to do.